Hello and welcome. I am Scrapperlock, and this is City of Heroes. We are with our Dominator, Mister Eclipse, who is actually level 4. We leveled up, and I forgot to do that last episode, so let's go ahead and train up to a new level of power. We can now choose from our pool set. We can choose Living Shadows, that's the cone. We can choose Gloom, which is drains a target of life and reduces their chance to hit. It's slower than Dark Blast, but deals more damage over time, which is very nice. Or we can choose from our pool set. Teleport target, teleport. I think that I'm going to take Gloom. And at level 6, we will get a pool power. So we'll move this out here. Let's take a look. So the detailed info is that it is a click power. It has a range of 80 feet. And it's single target. And it does 21 damage versus Dark Blast is just 14. And I think the Dark Blast, that includes it being enhanced. So Gloom. Let's go ahead and enhance that puppy. Our additional, when we get new slots, we'll go ahead and put accuracy on them like we have done here. This one is about to cycle out, unfortunately, because you can only keep enhancements until they're 3 levels below you, and then they expire. So hopefully you guys are happy with the fact that I'm using all of these sort of pre-awarded enhancements and not just tossing them the way I normally do. Because somebody said, you know, the reason that you found like Pretoria so hard is that you got rid of all those things and then you were working. And then back then I think I was working on training enhancements and stuff too, because that was Rebirth. Okay, so things seem to calm down a bit. I need to get some flowers for my lady. So he's in love with her and he wants us to get her some flowers. Why he can't get them himself, I don't know. Another reason why I'm not worrying about the movement power right now is simply because the we have the flight power right now, so it's not too bad. But we will get teleport at level 6. Where can we get roses? Who bought all the flowers? Where did they go? Gather roses. Open the mini-map to find them. Well, they're on these little glowing things. So we come over here. Click. So this is teaching you how to click on glowies. Two more roses. So we got that one. Where's the other one? Oh, right over there. Click on that. And you can hear the little hum of the glowy. At least I can. I don't know if you guys can pick that up. So, yep. So we're going to go to Cleopatra. Oh, I thought it was Ms. Liberty he was in love with. I guess he's in love with Cleopatra. She's not Miss Liberty in this realm either. She's got a different name. Well, what have we here? Here's the roses. For me, he put this up. He put you up to this, didn't he? Yes, he did. Oh, if he thought he was sorry before, he's going to be real sorry. I want to have a word with him later. Did he do something wrong? And she's like, no, not at all. It's not you that I'm mad at. It's Mr. Alpha Dog over there. You tell him the roses were a fine gift. No sense in having him throw a tantrum at you. Will you be all right? And she says, oh, don't worry about me. And we head back to Praetor White. So basically that's just teaching you how to click on glowies, I guess. Although we have done that before, so I don't know. Go to White. And did she like them? All right, good. Dodge that bullet. Now on the finale, on whose authority? I think my job's pretty cushy, huh, Mister Eclipse? Well, it isn't all that. Flexing for the cameras and sipping mimosas with the ladies. Let me tell you, sometimes being in charge, you have to deal with stuff. This is one of those times. Go down to Gravitech Labs. I've got a job down there that needs your attention. So this is him dealing with stuff. So he says, nothing fancy, just a routine inspection of the labs. The PPD aren't scheduled to inspect the place for a few weeks, which makes me suspicious. Duval could just be trying to flex his muscle a little. So this is, the PPD went in there to inspect it. So I'm sending you in to do the inspection for me. Just be careful, some of these PPD guys don't like that my Powers Division boys are better than they are. Show them who's boss if you need to. Okay. So we go on our next mission, which is over here. So we'll be able to try out Gloom and see how that works. And I think, so if we look at the text here, it damages them and it debuffs their 2-hit, which I guess this one doesn't do. It just damages. Oh, that also debuffs their 2-hit. So what's better about Gloom? Just that it does more damage, I guess, but it recharges a little more slowly. So one of the nice things about the Dark set is as we hit them, we're debuffing their ability to hit us. You hit them with a couple of these, they're going to have a hard time. Right? -5, -10, -15. That really hurts their ability to hit us. There's a little guy. Are we allowed to talk to them, or are they going to attack me? They're just ignoring me. Okay, so I guess we're not fighting anybody yet. We're just wandering through. I bet they're going to turn bad on the way back or something. We'll see. Ambush. There's Captain Duval. I'm here to conduct Praetor White's inspection. This was unexpected. As you can see, we're inspecting the labs right now, so there's no need for you to be here. I'm under strict orders, Captain. I see. That's unfortunate for you, then. You mean to push this issue? No. Not push, shove. So, now we're going to fight him. You're going to... Oh. That's going to hurt, is the mezzes. But I can mez you back, buddy. And let's make it harder for you to hit me. There's Gloom. Nice. Hold him again. We're going to stay away from him because he obviously has some pretty nice melee. And there's somebody coming from behind me. So let's hold them. We got to try to finish this guy off. We got him. Okay. So now we got to start doing some holds and probably use some inspirations. Wasn't really ready for that ambush. Oh, got knocked down, but we're okay. Yeah, so one of the things I'm going to need to do is, and I'm not used to this, start carrying some break freeze. Because if we get mez, we've got to break out of it. Right? And we will not have any mez defense in either of our power sets because that doesn't come with Dominator sets. There's another lieutenant. We definitely need to get stealth, too, for this character. Just because I think he should have it. These seem to be individual lieutenants. And man, they're +1, too. Orange. There we go. That takes out one guy. Hey, lieutenants are worth a lot of XP. Oh, we're being ambushed again. Got him held. Once we hold them, we're in pretty good shape. Time to take sprint off because our endurance is starting to get a little bit drained. See, we will need to put some endurance drain on some of these powers. Oh, we got another ambush coming. Oh, a huge ambush. And I don't have any AoE powers. So we're going to have to try to hold these guys at bay as best we can. There's the lieutenant. We got to hold him. Missed him. Not good. Okay. Time to run the inspirations. Back up. Yeah, I definitely need break free. One advantage of this is as I back up, the guys that I'm holding cannot follow me, right? They're being immobilized and held. Let's hold the lieutenant. He's going to be the most dangerous. And we got him. And for the next group, we can dominate. Because our domination is now up. I think I need to move this closer so that I see it, because I'm looking over here and I didn't notice it over there. Okay, not too bad. We, you know, it's an ambush, but we did okay. Alright, let's dominate these guys. Got him. So I'm probably going to be less verbal with this character than I typically have been with my Brute and Scrappers, just because I haven't played it. I've really played a Dominator in a long time, and so I'm concentrating on it a little bit more than I normally would. I'll try to not go silent too much, but when it gets tight, I might, because I'm like thinking about, okay, what do I click on? You know, because I haven't really played a Dominator in a long time, and I haven't played this type of Dominator ever. We are pretty close to halfway through level 4, which is not bad. Holding these guys and immobilizing them really helps, right? Because I could hold one, immobilize one, back up, and then the third one comes at me, and I basically got a one-on-one situation, which is, that's what you want, right? The dark effects are so cool looking. So we've got two guys held back there, and now it's just me against this one white con, which shouldn't be bad at all. Then when the next guy comes, we hold him, and then we immobilize and shoot this other guy, right? And it allows you to sort of piecemeal it, right? You kind of break up the minions so that you're not fighting them all at once. So now we have 2 lieutenants. I would very much have rather had some yellows, but nothing we can do about that. We're not ready to dominate, so we're just going to have to hold one, immobilize the other, and then just pound. So we got that guy, and now Justicar Easton is the only one left. So this is all a resistance plot, but we are loyalists. We got our first merit reward, 5 reward merits. Oh, and we do have our influence. So yeah, I must have made a mistake in the Rebirth server there's a 1 character difference in my name, and I think I used the rebirth name, so I might have sent somebody a million influence. It's a good thing I didn't send like 100 million or whatever, you know. Like, it's a good thing I just sent a million and not like half my treasury. But we do have it now, so let's go ahead and pull it up in the email. Claim a million and delete. Okay. We have leveled up by completing that story arc, and we will go and gain our level. Where is the city hall here? Right there. Duncan. Seems like such a strange name for Miss Liberty, right? So we're already 5th level. And all we need is 1 more level, and we will then get our teleport. So we're going to... let's add slots to each of these so that we can put accuracy enhancers on them. I am not going to bother with... I'm not going to bother with buying enhancers for the first few levels. We'll do that at level 12. Alright, so let's sell these things off. And then what's the story with this? Am I not able to use these anymore? It's too weak. To improve your powers, you may use it to improve other enhancements. Okay, well, let's get rid of it then. I thought they lasted for like till 10th level or something. Alright, let's move on to, let's see, do we want to do the clockwork or the provost? Oh, the provost marchand is in Nova Praetoria. Well, we're in Nova Praetoria, aren't we? Yeah. Now let's start with the clockwork. Oh, he's not here. Okay, so let's go ahead and do Provost Marchand then. So keep in mind we have 27 minutes of usage, so we can't use this travel power indefinitely, and that's one of the reasons why I would like to get one as early as possible. Let's see, how do I want to do this? Let's do it that way. Up the elevator. Is this him? No, he's over here. Oh, he's up on a balcony. Can we just fly off of it? Oh no, there's a window. Alright, Marchand, what missions do you have? So, do you know about the Deputy Assistant of Information? He's an up-and-comer within the government. He has a lot of ambition, and he asked me to contact you. The Deputy Assistant of Information starts the power storyline for loyalists. Those who are in power use the law for their own benefit, whether it be to gain power, name, etc., etc. Or you can go to Chief Interrogator Washington. Washington has started the responsibility storyline for loyalists. Those who have responsibility seek to protect people of Pretoria. Yeah, I think we're doing responsibility. He's still a hero. He's not a villain. He's just aligned with Emperor Cole. So now we have to speak with... is this the guy? No. Chief Interrogator Washington. So I do kind of like in the newer missions and storylines and stuff that you do get some choices as to what you, which path you're going to take. It's nice that they do that, and they never really retrofitted that onto COH. There's a little bit, right? You can choose the heroic or the villainous side when you go into COH/V in Prime Earth. If you use the new tutorial that I hate. but um, other than that, like until you get the radio missions and stuff, right? Where not the radio missions, but you know where it drops you clues to do either heroic or villainous missions or whatever. Um, I don't know. Do we have the? Yeah, we don't have the tab for that yet, do we? Oh yeah, the tips, right? The tip missions. Okay, so available missions. Part 1, serial killings. So there's an assassin. Um, Over the last few days, corporate CEOs have been winding up dead. Thanks to a unique murder method, a monowire garrote, we know that the assassin is Sig Bowman. Check it out. So let's see. We are 21 minutes into this. I don't think we will get to level 6 in this episode. I do want to say, man, they really did a nice job with this city. It looks even better than Paragon City in terms of just how well it is built and constructed and how nice the textures and everything look. I mean, you can tell that they really kind of upgraded it. And I wonder if the game had stayed live long enough, if they would have eventually copied some of these textures over to Paragon City and the Rogue Isles, or if they would have left them permanently the way they are as just sort of a, what should the word be, like a historical record almost, you know? So like even this is like an office building, but it has this much nicer skin to it. And you don't have these in City of Heroes, right? You never see these. Got him? Yep. I just love opening up with a hold. I remember being in one of these missions with my best friend when I was a controller and he was playing a blaster, I think. And man, did we get owned. We were like coming up a stairwell like that. And yeah, we just got crushed. There were too many of them and we just, you know, kind of went straight up. And I put on a hold and, you know, he fired. And then before we knew it, his health bar was down, my health bar was down. We both face planted. It's definitely much less intuitive to me to deal with things like ambushes with this character than it would be with like a scrapper or a brute. I think we're out of his range now. I hope we are. Yep, there we go. And then when we come into range, we're going to hold him. There we go. Not bad. Worked pretty well. So you can immobilize, and then let's see, move over here. They can't see me, right? That guy can't see me, and now this guy is the next target, right? Immobilize. Right, and I can come back around the corner, and then she can't hit me. Right? That guy can. And hold her again. Right, so the whole idea with these guys is that you just try not to give them enough chance to really hit you. And domination is up again. I still didn't notice it. Well, let's pop it. Mobilize that guy. And then hold this guy. Right, it's kind of cheesy. It's sort of like what my group used to do in D&D, right? They would slow, the sorcerer would slow the monsters, which is kind of like this immobilize. And then he would just back around the corner and let them try to come to him, and then the party would pick them off. Right? It's the same basic strategy. I'm definitely loving the darks. I can't remember who suggested using, I don't know if it was Illusions Dark or Dark Dark, but I had not thought of it. I was thinking that I was going to go fire or ice or something, because I do like those special effects, but these are really cool too. Dark is awesome. And it has really cool mechanical effects too, with the debuffing and stuff. Very cool. We're still dominating, both figuratively and literally. Ouch. Mobilize, make sure he can't get up to me. I don't mind if he shoots me, but I don't want him stabbing me, because melee attacks are almost always more powerful from the villains than, or the NPCs, than our ranged attacks. Oh, walked right into that one. Okay, so now 2 of them are immobilized. That means I only have to deal with 1, right? And that's the plan. Now we'll mobilize that one. Then come down here. The other one will follow me. But hold. While the immobilized one is stuck upstairs. Right? And now by the time the immobilized one gets out of it and comes looking for me, I have the hold ready again. Right? And so that's why you want to just try to do that, so that they have a hard time. If they coordinate their attack on you as a Dominator, 3 yellows at this level, all attacking at once, your hit point bar goes down really fast. And one of my problems is I am used to playing a Brute or a Scrapper, and their hit points bars don't go down anywhere near as quickly, right? Because they have defenses, even at this level. And then once their defenses are really in. Danielle Fields, check for vital signs. She rolled her over and her throat has been cut. So we need to find the killer. So this is sort of the Dominator version of pulling, right? Instead of having to just select one guy out of a group, what you can do is you can hold one, immobilize one, and back up, right? And then you just keep alternating holds and immobilizes until you get them all. At least that's how I do it. Maybe we will hit level 6. This is a lot of XP. So it's okay to let them get a few licks in at you. You just don't want them to be able to hit and hit and hit and hit. Oh, she's still up. Got her. Yeah, the skins, right, the textures on this side of the game are really nice. Is that him? Okay. Oh, gosh, you know what I forgot to do? I'll do it after this. I forgot to change my notoriety to ask it for villains bosses in the missions. So let's fix that right now. Solo bosses, yes. Out we go, guys. Mission complete. We're about halfway to level 6. I think we will hit level 6 in the next episode. A little programming note. This is the second episode I've shot today because I'm having so much fun. I had not been shooting more than one episode a day for a while, but man, I'm just having such a blast with this Dominator because it plays so differently from my other characters that, yeah, I'm really enjoying it. So let's go back to the Chief Interrogator. You can see in daylight how nice the textures in this part of City of Heroes are. Okay, we need more missions, but we will leave that to another day. I hope you guys have enjoyed. Until next time, I am Scrapperlock, and this has been City of Heroes with our new Dominator.